Alrighty. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, I'm Shanelle. Welcome to my reaction and commentary channel. Heavy on the commentary because I'm chatty. If you've been here for more than one watch, you might know that already. But if this is your first time, I definitely want to let you know that, yeah, I like to talk. It's kind of the point of the channel. It's kind of the point of, I think it's my existence. I think I'm here to talk. It's my dharma. I'm here to chit chat. Oh my gosh, I digress. Welcome to my movie reaction and commentary channel. I love the movies. I love to watch movies, and then I love to call out what I see kind of from like a filmmaker-y perspective. If you like watching movies with friends, come along for the ride because that's what we do. We watch movies with friends here. Today's video is going to be Forrest Gump from 1994. I'm ashamed that I've never seen this movie, truly ashamed. I know that I have to. I've known that I should have for a while now. It's just always on television at the parents' house, always on TBS or whatever. And I am a movie purist. I will not start a movie in the middle, no matter what, unless I've seen it already, of course. Duh. So every time it's been on TV, I have changed the channel, turned it off, because I will not watch Forrest Gump if it's not from the very beginning. Yes, I refuse. Now, I know it's Tom Hanks. I know it's Sally Field. I know there's going to be a bunch of other people that maybe I'll recognize, maybe I won't. And I think from my visits to the Bubba Gump Shrimp Company in New York City, not sponsored, I think I know that Forrest Gump's going to go on a trip through time. It's going to be moments in history. And that scares the ever-living shit out of me because I'm not that good at history. I guess it'll be interesting to see what I pick up on. And I guess it'll be funny to watch me not know some of the stuff. And then rest assured, never fear, we will look it up when we are done, because at the end of every one of my videos, I like to do a little trivia section where I read IMDb movie trivia. And before we continue on today's watch, I am so excited to announce that today's video is sponsored by Surfshark. I love Surfshark. I have been an avid user of Surfshark ever since they sponsored a video of mine way back in April. Oh my God, what is time? Surfshark is a VPN provider. I'm sure you've heard of them before. I'm sure you've probably been dancing around the idea of downloading one for yourself. A virtual privacy network is totally necessary. I absolutely love the fact that Surfshark allows you to place your device anywhere in the world. That is like the huge selling point for me as a movie reaction and commentator. As a movie reactor and commentator, I need to be able to find movies. That's like my bread and butter. And when I can't find a movie streaming here in the good old US, I go ahead and change my location on Surfshark. It is super easy, just with the click of a button, literally. I can place my device in Vancouver, Canada, Sydney, Australia. I could put my device in Italy if I wanted to. Doesn't come with spaghetti though. I love Surfshark too because you can use it on unlimited devices. I actually have it downloaded on my phone. Surfshark is giving anyone who hits the link in my description box below and uses code Shanelle 83% off and 4 months absolutely free when you sign up using my links. And like I said, it is an absolute no-brainer, especially because they allow a 30-day money-back guarantee. So you try Surfshark, and if you don't absolutely love it, you can cancel before the end of 30 days. So thank you so much to Surfshark for sponsoring today's video. And on that note, let's get right into today's watch. I'm so excited. This looks magical. Also, it's Robert Zemeckis from, I mean, obviously I've seen him do Back to the Future, and among other things. My question is, CGI feather. Alan Silvestri did Back to the Future as well. Did I know Forrest Gump was a novel? No, I did not. It's gonna be Tommy Boy. Picks it up, camera follows, our leading man himself. Movies are magic, holy shit. This is amazing. It's a feather, Shan, chill. Curious George. I see 1981 on the bus.
Do you want a chocolate?
I know life is like a box of chocolates, guys. I know that.
Mom always said there's an awful lot you can tell about a person by their shoes. Where they going?
My sneakers are really dirty right now.
Been.
Wow, look.
Think about it real hard. I can remember my first pair of shoes.
And we're gonna end in a close-up.
Mama said they'd take me anywhere. My magic shoes. The great Civil War hero, General Nathan Bedford Forrest. She said
that's Hanks, isn't it? That's Tom Hanks.
Mama was a real smart lady.
Remember what I told you.
He's talking about Mama in the past as like adult Tom Hanks, Forrest Gump, and it's gonna be sad. I feel like this movie's gonna be sad.
We're talking about 5 little points here. There must be something can be done.
What
is that Mr. Gump? Mrs.
is
Gump?
she gonna do?
He's on vacation.
He's on vacation. Oh my God.
You don't say much, do you?
One time, a young man was staying with us, and he had him a guitar case.
Zemeckis really likes these long takes, man. I'm obsessed. I think it's such magic.
Say, man, show me that crazy little walk you just did there.
Is this Elvis?
Slow it down.
They're not showing us his face on purpose.
Moving around to the music. We walked right by Benson's Furniture and Appliance store. Guess what?
It's Elvis? Oh, that was so fun. It's a good surprise. I know her name. This is Jenny. Forrest Gump is like so ingrained in pop culture. I'm sure that I know more than what happened to Jenny too? Oh no.
Run, Forrest! Run away! Hurry!
Run, Forrest, run.
Hurry up!
I also know Run, Forrest, Run. Oh no, I feel like I should have said all this in my intro. I feel bad now.
Run! Run, Forrest!
Run, Forrest, Run. I know Jenny. I know Life is like a box of chocolates. I'd call this a coming of age movie. It's got all my favorite elements of childhood.
Dear God, make me a bird so I can fly far, far, far away from here. Dear God, make me a bird.
She wants to be a bird, and the opening had the feather. Runs it right in. Dead.
I'm sorry.
I stan Forrest and Jenny. I love them. They're so cute.
I just want to be on an empty stage with my guitar, my voice.
I always thought
Just
I'd be
me.
a pop star, just FYI. Just in case it happens.
Have you ever been with a girl, Forrest?
No. They're not going to. They are. She is. She is. Oh my God.
It's okay.
Sorry. Oh.
It's all right.
She's like, I didn't get to finish what I started earlier, so help a sister out. Oh my God. No.
They even put me on a thing called the All-America Team, where you get to meet the President of the United States. They put you in this little room with just about anything you want to eat.
Ugh, love Dr. Pepper. Is this product placement? Hope so. Oh,
Congratulations. How do you feel?
I gotta pee.
that looks like real Kennedy. How did they do that?
Have you given any thought to your future?
Don't you dare enlist. No.
Hello.
You ever been on a real shrimp boat?
No.
Shrimp.
I've been on a real...
My given name is Benjamin Buford Blue. People call me Bubba.
Bubba. This is Bubba.
Bubba was from Bayou La Battery, Alabama, and his mama cooked shrimp.
Shrimp burger, shrimp sandwich.
I pick pasta with shrimp, like a shrimp scampi. And then I pick coconut shrimp second. Barbecue shrimp third.
I'd miss my mama. And
I miss Mama too. Can we go back to Mama? I want to see Sally Field.
Get a load of the tits on her.
Jenny had gotten into some trouble over some photos of her in her college sweater.
That's
She was
Jenny?
thrown out of school. Her dream had come true.
She sleeps in the sand.
She was a folk singer.
Naked folk singer. Come on. Beat up this audience. Beat his ass.
I love you.
Forrest, you don't know what love is.
Yes, he does.
You think I could fly off this bridge?
No. And Mama is getting older, and I am not okay with it. I love when movies and TV weave real history into like a fictional narrative. I've just always loved that.
Going to be very different from the United States of America.
Sugar pie, honey bunch.
Barbecue.
You know that I love you.
What's wrong with your lip?
I was born with big gums, sir.
Well, you better tuck that in. Gonna get that caught on a tripwire. There is one item of GI gear that can be the difference between a live grunt and a dead grunt. Socks.
I was like, bulletproof vest? Socks.
How would you like to go into the shrimping business with me?
I was waiting for that the whole time. Yay.
Somebody turned off the rain and the sun come out.
Here comes the sun. Oh my god, I feel like Bubba's not going to survive this.
God damn it!
Bubba better survive this. I'm going to be so mad. Forrest Gump is a hero.
God, I said leave me here, god damn it! I gotta find Bubba!
Forrest.
Yes. Please be alive enough. Forrest Gump is the luckiest motherfucker in cinema history. Maybe him and Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible. All of them.
If I'd have known this was going to be the last time me and Bubba was going to talk, I'd have thought of something better to say.
Why did this happen?
Bubba said something I won't ever forget.
What's he gonna say?
I want to go home.
Bubba was my best good friend.
Oh my god. Holy shit. I was not expecting that.
Harper?
This is like really what happened in Vietnam.
Never, ever take your eye off the ball.
Oh my god, now he's gonna be a ping pong star. Stop.
So I started playing it all.
God damn. He's good at everything.
They want to give me a...
Is Dan dead? What the?
They sent him home.
America owes you a debt of gratitude, son.
Mama's there.
Where were you hit?
In the buttocks, sir.
Say, I'd kind of like to see that.
Mrs. Robinson. He's gonna pants himself on TV. Is he gonna show him? No, don't do it. No, that's so embarrassing. Cringe. Said he wanted to see it. Forrest Gump is just a feather in the wind. He is just being swept up and taken through time.
And he liked to say the F word a lot. F this and F that. And every time he said the F word,
I also love the F word. Best word.
there was only one thing I could say about the war in Vietnam. Well, there's only one thing I could say about the war in Vietnam.
This is probably one of my favorite voiceovers ever, too. Oh no. We're never gonna know what Forrest says about the war in Vietnam. He's still going.
That's all I have to say about that.
That's amazing.
What's your name, man?
My name's
My
Forrest.
name
Forrest
is
Gump.
Forrest Gump.
Boom. My brain that loves formula loves this movie. I love formula. Just show me some repetition. Jenny! Jen. She looks like Princess Buttercup. Is it? Buttercup? Robin Wright. Wait. I think it is. Robin Wright plays Buttercup?
Friends.
Shut that blonde man and get your white ass away from that window.
Are they the Black Panthers?
Tell you about us. What the hell? Our purpose here is to protect our black leaders from the racial onslaught of the pig.
Black Panthers.
Against all these racist and imperial dog acts.
Oh my God. Take care of it, Forrest. Take care of it.
Far out. It was a very special night
To
for the Silver.
San Francisco. I can't stress enough how much this is my favorite era in music. Truly.
Just this war and that lying son of a bitch Johnson.
He's so anti-war, but he'll slap shit out of his girlfriend. I just really can't. I just absolutely cannot deal.
I want you to have this.
I am so moved by Forrest.
Forrest, I can't keep this.
You're my girl.
You're my girl.
I'll always be your girl.
Turn. To everything, turn. Can't stop it. It's just...
She was gone. Out of my life again.
Oh, the music is like putting me in a spot where I don't think the movie would be able to, or maybe it would because I'm like really endeared to Forrest Gump, but I just really like the music. I can't explain this reaction. I truly cannot. I'm just gonna let it happen.
The Army decided that I should be on the All-America ping pong team.
I did not know Forrest Gump was a ping ponger. Of all the things I knew about Forrest Gump, I did not know he played ping pong. Is this like the best movie ever made? Do people call it that? Is this my new Lady Bird?
And in China, they never go to church. Some years later, that nice young man from England
John
was
Legend.
on his way home
John
to
Legend.
see his little boy.
John Legend.
And was signed.
Gave you the Congressional Medal of Honor.
Ugh, Dan. Dan is bitter.
He spent most of his time exercising his arms.
I've heard tales of when New York City was like this.
I made me a promise to Bubba in Vietnam, and as soon as the war was over, we'd go in partners. He'd be the captain of the shrimp boat, and I'd be his first mate.
I'll tell you what, Gilligan, the day that you are a shrimp boat captain, I will come in.
I'll tell you what, Gilligan. Wonder what year we're at. Are we at 70 yet? 72. Yup. Ugh, Forrest is fitting a lot of living, man. A lot of living into these years. Forrest, stop. You love Jenny, Forrest.
What's his problem? Did you lose your packet in the war or something? What did your friends do for it?
Did you lose your packet in the war or something? I wonder how they got the Dan stuff. Green screen out the bottom of his limbs, or body double, or I don't know.
A few months later, They invited me and the ping pong team to visit the White House, and I met the President of the United States again.
He does keep meeting the president.
Oh, no. I know of a much nicer hotel. It's brand new, very modern.
Yeah, sir. You might want to send
I'm obsessed with like the stock footage of it all too. I love that touch.
off, and they must be looking for a fuse box or something, because them flashlights, they're keeping me awake.
The robbery.
Good night.
What hotel are we in? The Watergate Hotel.
Now, when I got home, I had no idea, but Mama had all sorts of visitors.
We've had all sorts of visitors, Forrest. Everybody.
Voiceover finishes in real time.
Oh, Mama, I only like you.
The Gump Mao tennis table tennis.
But it's $25,000, Forrest. I thought maybe you could hold it for a while. See if
There's
it grows
Mao on
on
the
you.
other side.
Tell me something. Are you stupid or something?
Stupid is as stupid does, sir.
Stupid is as stupid as. I really am tired of smiling. My cheeks really hurt.
Never named a boat before.
What does he
There
name
was
it?
only one I
Jenny.
could think of.
Jenny.
The most beautiful name in the wide world.
I'm not a genius. This movie is just formula, and my brain loves formula. Jenny, I'm gonna need you to step down, Jen. She can't. She doesn't. No way. She can't. It's too early in the movie. We have 10 more years to cover. We gotta get all the way to 81. Oh, he is a first mate. Was no one driving? Guys? Hello? Did he jump off without a first mate?
Because right then, God showed up.
Hurricane Carmen came through here yesterday, destroying nearly everything in its path. And as in other towns, only one shrimping boat actually survived the storm.
Louise.
And it's Jenny.
Big old warehouse. We even have hats that say Bubba Gump on them. Bubba Gump Shrimp.
That's hilarious.
It's
I
a
want
household
hat.
name.
My new question is Forrest waiting for the bus? Is he waiting for a bus? Where is he going? Or is he just sitting? I think he's waiting to go somewhere, to go home.
I never thanked you for saving my life.
Dan? That's it for Dan? He gonna swim away? Okay, alright.
For the second time in 17 days, President Ford escaped possible assassination.
Now we're on Ford. Oh, so Dan the man's back. Dan was just going for a swim. He's gonna run home to Mama. Oh, this is the moment I was dreading. I really do think Mama's gone in the present day.
Death is just a part of life. Something we're all destined to do. I didn't know it, but I was destined to be your mama. You're gonna have to figure that out for yourself. Life is a box of chocolates, Forrest.
I bought her a new hat with little flowers on it. And that's all I have to say about that.
Mama. Goosebumps, 10 out of 10. All the chills, all the emotions.
He got me invested in some kind of fruit company. And so then
Apple.
I gave Bubba's mama Bubba's share.
He took care of Bubba's mom. This is the meaning of life. Like, this is a meaning of life movie.
The house was all empty.
God damn it.
I'd always think of Jenny.
Princess Buttercup. I'm telling you. This is definitely her. Oh my God. She's not there. She's not actually there. come on, Jen. Come home, babe.
And then she
It's
was
Jen
there.
Jen.
Hello, Forrest.
Hello, Jenny.
Chills everywhere, chills on my face. Oh my God, her old house.
How can you do this?
Breakdown scenes in movies are like so, I'm always looking at them because I feel like I wouldn't be able to do it. It just feels so hard. It's like you really have to go for it. You can't really just like do it halfway.
Every day, I'd pick pretty flowers and put them in a room for her.
Sweet Home Alabama.
She gave me the best gift anyone could ever get in the wide world.
Oh, those are the shoes he's wearing at the bench. Oh my God, I hope Jenny's alive. I will freak. Oh my God.
Will you marry me?
Please say yes. Can she marry him? I don't know. I don't know if she feels that way about him. I don't know.
You don't want to marry me.
Ugh. Oh my God, he's in his childhood twin bed.
I do love you.
Can she marry him? I think she must. She must marry him. Yeah, oh my God. Were they really? That's it. They're getting married. This is happening. Are you trying to run? Oh my God.
Where are you running off to?
I'm not running.
Oh, you're running. But you're running from something, and Forrest is always running to something. Okay, so Forrest is on that bench, the bus bench, going to Jenny. There's, for sure, he's gotta be. He's waiting for the bus. But he's running out of here and running to...
President Carter suffering from heat exhaustion.
Carter, we're up to Carter.
I ran clear to the ocean.
Santa Monica, Dad.
Figured since I've gone this far, might as well turn around. Just keep on going. When I got tired, I slept. When I got hungry, I ate. When I had to go, you know, I went.
Run, Forrest, run. Whoa. Wow, look at these colors.
About Mama, and Bubba, and Lieutenant Dane.
He's got his castaway hair.
Why are you running? Are you doing this for work?
And the hair just keeps getting longer.
I just felt like running.
Shoot.
And after that, I got more company.
They start joining in.
Ran through a big pile of dog shit.
It happens.
What?
Happens.
The bumper sticker slogan, and he made a lot of money off of it.
Shit happens. Oh, okay, all right. Did not expect that.
Have a nice day. Well, some years later.
I'm dead. Wow. And he just feels like stopping now? Probably.
I'm pretty tired. Think I'll go home now.
They're like, we waited 2 years for that. Are you kidding me?
25 p.m. as President Reagan was leaving the Washington Visitor Hotel, 5 or 6 gunshots.
Blue clear sky. I got a letter from Jenny, wondering if I could come down to Savannah and see her.
I was not expecting those gunshots. Oh my God, he's going to see Jenny in Savannah. Yes.
Why, you don't need to take a bus.
Down that way?
Down that way.
It was nice talking to you.
Oh my god, he's leaving the bench for the first time all movie.
Hey!
Jenny.
Forrest!
I ate some.
I hate some.
Yoo-hoo! Hey! Hi! Hey, you!
I knew it. Fucking knew it. That's his kid. I'm sorry to disappoint you guys. I'm so sorry to disappoint you if you thought I didn't know that. But I saw an audition tape on YouTube where Haley Joel Osment is auditioning, is screen testing with Hanks.
His name's Forrest.
Like me.
I named him after his daddy.
Is he gonna realize it?
You're his daddy, Forrest.
Oh, I have so many goosebumps.
There's nothing you need to do, okay? You didn't do anything wrong. Okay?
Why didn't you tell him sooner, Jen?
Isn't he beautiful?
It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Is he smart?
He's very smart. He's one of the smartest of the class.
This was stupid.
Yeah,
I feel like Forrest never wanted a kid because he didn't want him to be stupid. Oh, I'm gonna need so many moments. There's a fly in my room. I don't want him to be stupid.
Forrest.
Oh my god.
I'm sick.
No. Jenny. No, I can't take this. Please.
I have some kind of virus.
Please be okay.
And the doctors they don't know what it is, and there isn't anything they can do about it.
What do you have? AIDS? Does she have AIDS?
I'll take care of you if you're sick.
Jen, go.
Would you marry me, Forrest?
Yes, thank God. Oh my God.
Lieutenant Dan.
Dan is doing okay. I'm gonna get this fly. Fly's ruining my emotional moments.
Lieutenant Dan.
Hello, Forrest.
You got new
Looking
legs.
good, Gary.
New legs.
This is my fiance, Susan.
Lieutenant Dan.
Hi, Forrest.
Forrest helped everybody.
This is my Jenny.
Hey. It's nice to meet you finally.
Do you, Forrest, take Jenny to be your wife?
Oh my God. What else is this movie gonna do to me? I can't take it. My fragile heart.
I wish I could have been there with you.
You were.
You were.
You died on a Saturday morning.
No, she died.
Dying was a part of life.
Everyone's like dying on him.
Okay. He's really good. Forrest, you go.
Little Sarah was so cute.
And every night we read a book. You're so smart, Jenny. You'd be so proud of him.
I didn't know Jenny dies in this.
Don't know if we each have a destiny or if we're all just floating around accidental like on a breeze. Maybe both is happening at the same time.
I kind of agree with that. That's awesome. Is there a purpose or is it just like accidental?
I won't be far away.
Are you kidding me? Performance of a lifetime. This is almost over. I can't take it.
Hey.
He's gonna take out the feather.
My favorite book.
Where's this kid's backpack? He uses his tote bag.
I want to tell you I love you.
I love you too, Daddy. Of course, and you're Dorothy yours, and I'm Forrest Gump.
Oh my god. Does he recognize the feather? He doesn't, but we do. And then it gets taken by the wind. And Jenny wanted to fly. God damn it. Not okay. Not okay. Truly not okay. I feel personally victimized by Forrest Gump. See you guys in a minute. I'm speechless. What am I supposed to say to that? How am I supposed to put what I feel about this movie into words? Huh? No, everything would fall short. Absolutely everything. Anything I say is not going to properly communicate to you how I feel about this movie. So that's gonna have to speak for itself. Oh my god. Okay, Zemeckis, what the hell? Because I feel like one of the only other times I've cried on this channel is from Back to the Future. And now this movie. God damn. I feel so moved. I feel like I want to be alone for the rest of the day. I'm gonna go hide in my bed and cry for the rest of the day. I don't want to talk to anyone. This is everything I love in a movie. It feels very coming of age. I love like the interweaving, the history. God, Tom Hanks is so special. Almost positive he won an Academy Award for this. Duh. I think it's his performance and the weight that he gives certain events and moments that makes this movie so emotional. I don't think I would have been crying at half these points if Tom Hanks didn't assign very real world weight and emotion to these events, namely finding out he has a son and asking, is he dumb or is he smart? That just like 2 hours and 15 minutes of payoff later. We had 2 hours and 15 minutes to see Forrest be called stupid, to come full circle in that moment and just like him see his son and want to like love him so much, but then like ask like, is he stupid? It's so good. I just like am obsessed with the screenplay. I'm obsessed with the direction. I guess if anything, after how many videos on this channel, 80, maybe I've made like 70 or 80 videos, it's like I think my brain really likes formula. I think I like when everything happens in a formula but then surprises me within that formula, if that makes sense. It's like I know he's waiting. I know Mama's gonna die, but it's like the how of it. I know like clockwork, Bubba's gonna die, and is he gonna fulfill his promises? And each step of the way, this movie is like painting a formula, and then it's not forgetting about it. It's like he's gonna say Mama always says, and then Mama always says, and it's gonna be run Forrest run, and then in the next scene it's gonna be run Forrest run, and then quite literally he's gonna run Forrest run like all over town. And I'm just like obsessed with that. I just love this is pretty hilarious, but I think I love when we play by the rules. I think I love rules. So this movie like will spell out rules and then it will fulfill them in the most satisfying way possible. And I think that to cap off my thoughts, I think I definitely wanted to talk about, so I've talked about the screenplay and I've talked about the performances, which I feel like just elevates this to another level. I think the message of this movie really gets me to it, something that really speaks to me. I love like passage of time movies. I'm like, we're all just like in the circle game. We're just all in it and we can't get out of it. That ending where it's like, is everything random or is there destiny? And then he goes, I think that there's both. And I'm like, literally, I'm going to be sitting in my bed later just like, because I don't know, but I feel like that really rang true for me. So God, and I think we should go on to some trivia so I don't have to cry again. Or maybe I will. Who knows? Oh my God. When Forrest gets up to talk at the Vietnam rally in Washington, the microphone plug is pulled. You can't hear him. According to Hanks, he said, sometimes when people go to Vietnam, they go home to their mamas without any legs. Sometimes they don't go home at all. That's a bad thing. That's all I have to say about that. So fitting. It's so fitting for his character. It's perfect. My name is Forrest Gump. People call me Forrest Gump. Was ad-libbed by Tom Hanks when filming the scene. Director Robert Zemeckis liked it so much he decided to keep it in. During the ping pong matches, there was no ball. I guess it was too fast. It was entirely CGI animated to meet the actors' paddles. Cool. Love that. The running scene was inspired by an actual event. In 1982, Louis Michael Figueroa, age 16, ran New Jersey to San Francisco for the American Cancer Society, unknowingly inspiring a line for Forrest Gump's famous run on the silver screen. I just put one foot in front of the other. It goes, when I get tired, I sleep. When I get hungry, I eat. When I have to go to the bathroom, I go.
When I had to go, you know.
Attention to detail. When Gump calls to report the Watergate burglary, I know that was insane. The security guard answering the phone says, "Security, Frank Willis." He was the actual guard on duty during that night, and he was the person who discovered the break-in on Saturday, June 17th, 1972. Are you kidding me? All of the bench he had sat on has since been removed and placed into a museum. Okay, to avoid being destroyed by bad weather or possibly stolen. Gary I was asking how to say this. Gary Sinise's lower legs were wrapped in special blue fabric that allowed them to be digitally removed later. Okay, cool. So they did a little green and blue screen action. Bill Murray, John Travolta, Chevy Chase turned down the role of Forrest Gump. Thank God. Thank God it was none of them. Thank God. This is the first time in history of this channel that I don't want to see another person do this role, ever. Kurt Russell did the voice of Elvis Presley. God damn it. All of the boat scenes were shot on location in the waters off the south coast of South Carolina. Forrest Gump's Medal of Honor ceremony uses the footage of the actual ceremony for Sammy L. Davis, who was awarded the Medal of Honor on November 19th, 1968 by President Lyndon B. Johnson for his actions in Vietnam a year earlier. Tom Hanks' head was superimposed on Davis's body. I did have questions on all that stock footage. It looked like the real presidents at the time. And I was so confused because I see Tom Hanks in the frame. And I'm like, how are they doing this? It's the real stock footage. Fastest grossing Paramount film to pass the 100 million, 150 million, and 200 million mark as of February 2008. Jesus Christ. The star power involved, I can't. During the ambush in Vietnam, the enemy is never actually seen. This led many combat veterans, especially Vietnam veterans, to rate this as one of the most accurate combat scenes in movie history. It was very sudden, the enemy isn't seen, and it happens very quickly. I never thought about that in my life. Wow. You don't see the enemy, you just see the fire. Bubba Gump is now a themed restaurant in 33 locations around the world. That's insane. Sally Field was only 10 years older than Tom Hanks. I did know that. I did know she was not very old in this. Oh my God, the Dr. Pepper scene was shot a total of 7 times. Each time Tom gave forth louder to loudest and unusually loud burps, to which Robert Zemeckis commented to Tom Hanks, and Hanks responds with, "Bob, just be glad they aren't coming out the other end." Hilarious. Sally Field plays Forrest's mom as well as a male reporter during Forrest's run across America. What? We have to find that. Haley Joel Osment makes his film debut. Cute. I knew Forrest had a son in this because I've seen Haley Joel and Hanks, their audition, their screen test together. Zemeckis' highest grossing film to date. Oh my God. Imagine having Back to the Future and this on your resume. Oh my God. Originally scripted and shot that young Jenny kills her father. Wow. I was wondering if the feather was CGI. Let's see. The effects team digitized film of a real feather blowing and twisting in front of a blue screen. This was then edited into segments which the computer could link and morph together, allowing the virtual feather to move, however the filmmakers needed. Thus, there was a real feather, but its performance in the movie was computer-based. Cool. Yes, Alan Silvestri composed the score for both Forrest Gump and Back to the Future trilogy. The Forrest Gump theme is a variation of the melody playing in the beginning of Back to the Future Part 3 when Marty and Doc are sleeping in Doc's living room. Amazing. That's so cool. Over 20 palmetto trees were planted to improve the Vietnam scenes. Yeah, where did they shoot the Vietnam scenes? Among the elements deleted from the original draft of the screenplay was a more literal interpretation of characters' symbolism. Lieutenant Dan was to have a dark rain cloud hanging over his head. Jenny was to have angel's wings, and Forrest would have an animated Curious George as a companion. Zemeckis believes he was sent the screenplay because he had directed Who Framed Roger Rabbit and knew how to combine the live action and animation. Knowing the headaches he went through on that film, Zemeckis agreed to direct the film on the condition the above-mentioned elements were taken out of the film. I'm happy they took it out, but I probably would have still liked it anyway. Oh my god, named one of the 20 most overrated movies of all time. Guys, am I basic? Maybe I'm basic, probably. I'm not going to apologize for my taste. I absolutely refuse. Do not apologize for your taste in movies. Don't you dare. You like what you like, and you stick with it. And everyone else can suck it. Okay? Good. The virus that claims Jenny's life is not specified in the film. Director Zemeckis never revealed what her affliction was. I thought it might have been AIDS, stating that it was irrelevant, that he didn't even tell Robin Wright. Jenny says in the movie the doctors do not know what the virus is. Yeah, because they wouldn't have known it was AIDS at this point, and they could do nothing about it. This information, combined with the time period in which she got sick, coincided with the HIV epidemic. So many people assume Jenny died of AIDS. In the sequel book, Gump & Co., the author mentions that Jenny dies from hepatitis C, contracted as a former drug addict in the 70s. Oh, hepatitis C was not isolated and named until 1989. It was often fatal until effective treatments were developed during the 2000s. Forrest never uses the word were, saying was instead, apart from one scene where Jenny on her deathbed says she wishes she were with him on his adventures, and Forrest replies, "You were."
You were.
Made for an estimated $55 million. Okay, and let's do filming locations, and then we can be done. Savannah, Georgia, Maine, for those New England scenes, Georgia. He did go to Utah. Well, he was running. A lot of the boat scenes were South Carolina. A lot of Arizona, Utah, Santa Monica Pier, love. Principal production looks like California. All California. Yes. I don't see any Alabama. So, no real Alabama. Vietnam scenes were filmed on Fripp Island and Hunting Island State Park off the Beaufort coast of South Carolina. Whoa. The Vietnam scenes were South Carolina. They did great. They did great. They did really great. I mean, I've never been to Vietnam, but, and I just typed in, how does Gary Sinise pronounce his name? Sinise. I mean, you were here for my reaction to Forrest Gump. Do you like this movie? Is it overrated? Is it too talked about for you, or is it a classic? I think it's a classic. Hands down, I'll stand by that statement forever. I think it's a real classic. Where were you when you first saw it? Did you see it in theaters? What did you think when you first saw it? How has it changed over time for you? You're gonna have to let me know. As always, Patreon information below, other ways to support the channel below. Thank you so much to Surfshark for sponsoring today's video. Give this video a like, give me a subscribe if you haven't already. And on that note, I'm gonna go eat and cry.